Hey guys, so today I have no makeup on my face, as you can tell, because today we're doing a full face of first impressions. So a couple weeks ago I did like a vlog haul and I hauled some things, and I have been waiting to try those products out, but I've been waiting because I wanted to do a full face of first impressions and show you guys all how they work and whatnot. And I feel like I've just been bombarding you guys with first impressions, foundations, first impressions, full face of first impressions. Does it work? Which are essentially I show you, I try it, and then I tell you guys. So I don't know, right now I'm kind of obsessed with watching first impressions that I feel like I may be bombarding you guys with them, but don't worry, I'm gonna start mixing up different videos in between. I'm kind of trying to do a foundation first impression every single day because I want to do a foundation week where I review them, and I can't review them until I do a first impression and I show you them. But I think I might just mix it up and do like a first impressions some days, and some days of that foundation week do reviews. So I don't know, let me know down below what you guys think about that. But today we're trying about a bunch of new products on my face, and I'm so incredibly excited. Some of those products you guys saw in that haul, some of those products maybe you didn't see in that haul because they came in after. I have some things that were sent to me to try from companies, some things I bought. Like for example, I am dying to use these brushes. I think I've shown these like a couple of times on Instagram, and I'm dying to use them. I haven't used them. They're super, super soft. I will link everything off down below for you guys, but look at how gorgeous like these are. So I'm dying to use these and to try these. You have no idea. So I have these out. Also, I'm dying to try these Equate sponges and see how well these work as well. So there's a bunch of different products. So yeah, if you like first impressions, make sure to give me a big old fat thumbs up and let's go. Okay, so don't mind my funky weird hair right now. So I went and wetted these, and these got ginormous. Like they used to fit in these little holes, and look at how huge it is now. So they got super ginormous, and they're super, super soft. This one too, I think is perfect for concealer, and it was kind of like the middle one. So these are super, super soft. I'm excited to try them out. Of course, my fan comes on, my AC comes on right when I'm about to film a video. And I'm trying to rush because someone's coming over to my house. Of course, that happens. And then I turn my AC off, and it wants to take forever to turn off. So I do have a little fan on. Hopefully it's not too annoying. We're just gonna have to see with this footage if I can have that on or not, because it's kind of hot. So I'm starting out with a primer. This is the Hardcandy Color Radiance Primer. They came out with a whole color correcting line of like primers, concealers, all these other things. And so I got this one. This one's a lavender one. It's a color correcting radiant primer. It's supposed to neutralize dullness and sallowness, rub the primer into your skin, blah, blah, blah. These do not test on animals, just so you know, and it's supposed to correct dullness and neutralize sallowness. And this one's medium, it's for medium to dark skin. So they have some products for medium to dark skin and some for fair to light skin. So we're gonna try this on the face and see how it goes. It is completely purple. Okay, my skin is actually pretty, like there's no texture, no bumps. They're just like little scabs that are still healing. But like my skin's actually pretty good right now. Do I have yellowness? Yes. This smells like sunscreen. Just a very light, like sunscreeny flavor scent to it. Like very light. Very, very, very light. So do I think it did anything? No, but maybe it just kind of evened out my skin for whatever's coming up next. I am gonna also use their Hardcandy Coconut Water Hydrating Primer just on here because I have little tiny scabs, and I don't want it to be extra dry because I'm using a more matte foundation today. Okay, so I already did a first impressions on the Glamouflage mix and drops, but I haven't actually tried to mix them in with a foundation. I used this on my own, and so I thought I would mix it in with the Ready Set Gorgeous foundation from Covergirl, because I feel like this one has a really light coverage, and we're gonna see how much coverage this mix and drop gives me when mixed in with other foundations. I haven't tried this ever yet. Plus, I also want to try these sponges, and maybe on one side I might try one of these brushes because they're absolutely gorgeous and I've been dying to try them. All right, so here we go. This is actually blending it in pretty nicely, and it's not soaking up like a whole ton of product. Doing a really good job of not soaking up too much product. I feel like now I notice that my beauty blender soaks up so much product. This actually looks really nice, and these are so freaking affordable. Okay, so that worked. It's soft. It didn't soak up way too much or anything like that. It's like regular. All right, so I'm gonna try a brush. So this is one of those brushes that I got off of Amazon. Wow, I'm really truly impressed with this. It's super soft, and it's given me fuller coverage, I feel like, than this side. Like this side I can definitely see the skin. I completely forgot to do this first. So this is the Color Correct, one of their dark under eye circle correctors. So this one's supposed to correct dark circles and spots for fair to light skin tones. I just felt like the other one looked too orange, so I didn't want to get the one for medium to dark skin tones. This one's a peach, and it says, with a creamy blendable formula, melts into skin. This peach color corrector is intended for use on fair to light skin tones that can be used to help neutralize dark under eye circles, dark spots, and hyperpigmentation. So this is kind of what it looks like. I wish they would just, I don't like the packaging, but whatever. Are super, 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 super soft. Like super, super soft. It's like super watery, and I felt like it got soaked up easily. So I'm using the Laura Mercier powder just to set my under eye concealer. Is there anything else that I'm missing, like a cream? Oh, okay, yes. I almost set my entire face. It's fine that I set my concealer, but I almost forgot that I got these cream mix and drops by Hardcandy. So I have the bronzed one, and then I have the radiant one. I should have tried this with the foundation to get me a luminous finish. Oh man, today's just one of those days. I love the packaging on these. They're absolutely gorgeous. So I thought I would try this to highlight, and I thought that I would try this one here to bronze up the skin. And so we're probably just gonna use this sponge to blend it out. I forgot, you really have to shake these. So I'm gonna shake these up because I pulled it out and it looks like straight up glitter in there everywhere. But look at how that looks. I'm gonna put a tiny bit on my hand. Definitely need to be stored upright for sure. Just literally just got in my hair and just bronzed up that part of my hair. I just don't want to look glittery, and this does have glitter in it. These ones definitely are not as pigmented as I anticipated. Alright, so that was a kind of a mixy fail there, but we'll kind of see how it works. So I'm going to really mix this one up to this highlight, and we'll try to put it on. I just feel like Hardcandy doesn't do well with their droppers. Like, their droppers are too loose. Like, the packaging is just not good, and it just leaks all over the place. it does say to shake in well. So this can transform foundation into a luminous finish, or it can just give you like a glow. This one is actually really beautiful. I think I definitely like this one a whole lot better than the bronzer one. Now I can go ahead and powder my whole entire face with the pressed powder here. Yeah, I really like this brush. Now my skin just looks super smooth. And I think that the primer just helped also make my skin really smooth, look really smooth. So I have 3 more products to kind of try out, and they're face products. So I have like a blush, a lippy, and a highlighter from Hardcandy that I want to try out. So I'm gonna skip on and do the eyes really quickly. I want to do a neutral eyes because I'm gonna have like a bright lip. So I'm getting into the Hardcandy palette. I'm gonna get into this shade and put that onto the crease. And then I'm just gonna get into this shade right here. It's kind of like a rosy shade. And I'm just taking this little lavender shade here and lightly dusting it all over. Then I'm going to take a more detailed brush and take that lavender shade right above, underneath the brow, sorry. So I'm going to do mascara. And so I'm using the Big Colossal Big Shot, but then on top I'm going to try the Supersizer to see if this is going to help at all with anything. This is kind of one of those fails for me, but we're going to try to make it work. I love this mascara so freaking much. It lengthens and volumizes. Not even lengthens. I feel like some mascara, it doesn't go all the way to your ends, so you look like you have short and stubby lashes. I'm not gonna lie, at one point I did, but I've been like really working on my lashes. And I've been lengthening, and I love mascaras that will show that off. And I'm gonna use this on top of that and on the bottom lashes too. And then I'm gonna wait a couple seconds and I will curl them again. Using the LA Colors bronzer, very lightly. I think I'm gonna use that with this brush. This kind of like pointy, tapered brush. That's nice. That looks really intense in the camera. Doesn't look that intense in real life. So let's do a highlight. This is the Hardcandy Prismatic Highlighter. It's the it's supposed to be one of those holographic ones, and this is what it looks like. It looks white, but it's supposed to have like be holographic, you know what I mean. So we're gonna put this on, but I decided to use this brush because it's huge and fluffy. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one right here, and get into it and try to concentrate it. Whoa. Tap that off.
My father told me when I was young, don't play with fire, be careful, son. But we were flames and fell in love.
And this was sent to me, this little duet here, and this is the Romand Multi-Duo brush in Pink Crush. And so it's a Korean brand, and so I'm super excited to try it out. Thank you for this. We're gonna try it out together so we can kind of, oh, this is gorgeous packaging. Oh my gosh, super gorgeous. So it comes with a big brush and a big mirror. This is one of those, actually a really nice brush. It is really thin though. but you're supposed to swipe like this on the side. We might try this. And it has a little cover. I've never seen this on a blush before. It has a little cover, kind of like a cushion product, but they're powders, and they're two little duos here. And I think I might mix it in a little bit and see how it goes with those, mixing it in. So I'm just gonna probably apply it like this. So I'm gonna kind of just dip my brush into both of them. Holy, pigmented. Yeah, this is definitely really pigmented. I'm gonna go over it with one of these brushes and try to just blend it out because I don't want anything too pigmented because I'm gonna have a bright lippy on. I actually really like this. I'm gonna swatch it. Oh, these are super, super soft. So this one's in Pink Crush. Really beautiful. They're matte, but they're not like powdery or like dry looking. They're really, really nice. So I'm super excited about this, you guys. Okay. So the last thing here is the Romand matte lipstick in Picky Girl. This is freaking gorgeous. Look at that. And then it has that kind of same pattern in their letters here, and it is a magnetic top. Look at how beautiful the packaging is. Picky Girl. So it's like a bright, something perfect for the springtime. Also, I'm gonna mix this lip gloss from Victoria's Secret on the bottom to kind of soften it a little bit. So that's it. That's it. My whole makeup is done. Oh, forgot one more thing. Of course, the Make It Last setting spray. Okay, so now that makeup's completely done, let me kind of tell you guys which products I actually like. So the foundation, the makeup drops, they just keep impressing me and impressing me. I know that it's kind of a hit and miss, but I like them worn by themselves, and I like them mixed in with the foundation. I think it did add coverage to that foundation because this foundation is so light coverage for me, and it just sometimes looks too drying. It doesn't look drying right now. It actually looks really, really nice, and this one's usually kind of on the pinkier side. I don't know how this one is. But this has kind of warmed it up a little bit, which I like. This was light 4. I'm liking those. I actually am really liking this primer. It again made my foundation go on so smooth and nice without it looking dry. Like I said, this foundation looks dry on me all the time. That's why I don't wear it. And I think that it was this. This made my skin feel so soft and smooth. I definitely feel like this did a good job of evening out and prepping my skin for foundation, and it made my foundation go on so incredibly smooth after this. So I'm super impressed with this one so far. Out of these two, like, I wanted to love this. I wanted to love the bronze one so much. But out of these two, I think I like the highlighter better. The bronzed one, it seems glittery. Like whenever you swatch it, it looks glittery. Yeah, and it definitely looks glittery on the skin. I don't think there was a need for that. The color is so beautiful. I wish that they wouldn't have added those little flecks of glitter that are not finely milled at all. They're pretty thick flecks of glitter in there. I wish that they wouldn't have added that, but I love the Radiant one. I'm excited to try this in with a matte foundation. Next time I'll do that. I completely forgot, sorry guys. To add this in to see if it gives me more of a luminous, dewy finish with it. Also, these little sponges here, where's my other one at? These little, what are they called? Equate sponges are freaking awesome. I love these. These are super affordable. It came in a pack of 3. I didn't use the teeniest, smallest one, but look at how big they grew. They grew to like almost a full size, if not 2 full sizes of itself. This one isn't quite my favorite, but I do love this one. I thought it smoothed everything else out really nicely without sucking up too much product. I'll have to play around with those a little bit more. Also, I loved these brushes. These are super, super soft brushes. and they really like add the product on there concentrated. I only tried these 3 and 2 of the eye brushes, but I really like them. They're super soft and they look gorgeous, you guys. I'll link them off down below. Highlighter was okay. I don't know. I think it kind of reminded me of Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild palette, and it was kind of like the pink shade. So if you don't have that palette and you want to kind of mess around with a shade that's kind of like turns and it looks pink, this is a good one to try from Hardcandy. It kind of seemed a little bit powdery, like I can't even like explain it, but then when you blend it out on the skin, like it gives you that pinky highlight that's really beautiful, and it doesn't look powdery on the skin or anything like that. And then these 2 products that I love these packaging so much. This one for a matte lipstick was nice because it didn't feel matte, it felt really like almost like a cloud, like cushiony and smooth when it was going over, but it definitely is matte. So I definitely should have used a lip scrub before putting this lippy on, but I am kind of digging the color because I don't wear colors like this all that often. What do you guys think? And then the blush is fantastic. I love a blush because it's pigmented, but super soft, but it's matte. But it's not a powdery matte, it's not a chalky matte. It doesn't look lifeless or dry on top of the skin. I don't think I'd ever use the brush. It's a cute brush and I'll keep it. And it was nice, it blended it out, but just the shape of it, I wish it was more like rounded so it can fit like along my cheek a lot better without giving me like a straight line across. But this was a nice blush, I like that. I wasn't super impressed with this concealer. I have to try it underneath foundation, but I feel like it was so thin that it really it didn't have enough pigmentation. It was too watery to where it seemed like it had water in it. Like it didn't, I don't think this did anything for me, but I'm gonna have to keep trying it and letting you guys know, but it's not my favorite at this point. So that's it for this full face of first impressions. I hope that you guys liked it. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit my little face down there to subscribe and to hit the bell to notify you about my future videos. I love you guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.